G5 Jeff TV. Hit the subscribe button, hit the like button. Please share this video. Support your boy. Support good content at all times. Now, possibly the hottest topic in boxing is the welterweight division saga, the reality show that is Keith one-time Thurman, Showtime Shawn Porter, Danny 6'2", Swift Garcia, and Errol the Truth Spence Jr. I like to call them the four horsemen of the welterweight division. This is the class of the welterweight division. Keith Thurman, WBC, WBA, welterweight champion of the world. He has 2 of the 4 belts in the division. Errol the Truth Spence Jr. has the IBF title. And Shawn Porter and Danny Garcia are top 5 guys in the welterweight division. Now, Shawn Porter fought Andre Berto. He also fought Adrian Granados to become the mandatory for Keith Thurman. Danny Garcia just fought Brandon Bam Bam Rios in the title eliminator, and Danny Garcia won by knockout, which made Danny Garcia the mandatory for Keith Thurman. Now, in terms of which one of these two guys is going to get the first crack at Keith Thurman, I don't know if they're going to flip a coin, do rock, scissors, paper, or arm wrestle, but I'm pretty sure they're going to figure that out in terms of who's going to get the first crack. Now, Keith Thurman, he has a mandatory coming up in May, and the president of the WBC basically came out and said that after the tune-up fight, quote-unquote tune-up fight, that Keith Thurman has to fight both of his mandatories, which is Shawn Porter and Danny Garcia. But see, here on G5 Jeff TV, we think outside of the box, but we're not unrealistic. I actually got a better idea than the president of the WBC. Now, hear me out. Now, we all know with the sanctioning bodies, if you are a champion in a sanctioning body, that champion is not going to be ranked in another sanctioning body. We all know that. But it's funny because the WBC actually went against the grain not that long ago. The WBC back in 2015 actually made Sergey Kovalev the mandatory for Adonis Stevenson. Adonis Stevenson was the WBC title holder at 175 pounds, and he's still the WBC title holder at 175 pounds. The WBC made Kovalev the mandatory for Adonis Stevenson. Now, it didn't work out because Kathy Duva, main events, they didn't participate in the actual purse bid for that fight. But the president of the WBC, Mauricio Suleiman, basically said that he made the move because he wanted to see the fight and it was for the better of boxing. And I'm definitely going to link the actual article. It was an ESPN article on that, and I'll link that in the description. But I think the WBC, it'd be great if they made Errol Spence Jr. the actual mandatory for Keith one-time Thurman. Hell, if the WBC is making Keith Thurman fight 2 mandatories, hell, make him fight 3. Make him fight 3. Make Errol Spence the mandatory for Keith Thurman, just like they did for Kovalev with Adonis Stevenson. And make Thurman go through the gauntlet. Make him go through the gauntlet. Errol Spence, then Danny Garcia, and then Shawn Porter. Now, the chances of that happening in terms of a top fighter fighting those caliber of guys back to back to back, it's not likely. So I could see Keith Thurman, if he was thrown in that scenario, fighting a Spence and then maybe a Danny Garcia or a Spence and a Shawn Porter, and probably moving up to 154. But the WBC making Spence the mandatory is not out of the realm of possibility. If Mauricio Suleiman wants to do it, he can definitely do it, and he's done it before. Y'all let me know what y'all think about that in the comment section. G5 Jeff TV. Hit the subscribe button. Hit the like button. Please share this video. Support your boy. Support good content at all times. I appreciate y'all. Peace.